Hello, everyone, and welcome back to a record-breaking Alliance War video. We have 19 fights this war. We're starting off here on Path 5 with 5-star Apocalypse. I believe my 6-star rank 3 was on defense. So we got the 5-star Apocalypse against this Hit Monkey. Ebb and Flow knockdown. When you knock him down, he also goes immune for 6 seconds. So every time you knock him down, just kind of back off, wait for that blue timer to disappear, and then go ahead and parry and attack back in again. So like I was saying, we got 19 fights. I think the most I've ever done in a war is 18, and I think in that one I had 17 solos. This one we've got 19, and stick around if we can go deathless for this record-breaking war. I believe if I were to take 2 accounts into the same map like I do right now, the most I could possibly do if I took every single fight and split my guys up along 2 sections is 23. But it seems unlikely, and I guess the most I could possibly do with any single champion, any single team, is 13 fights in any single war. So technically it would be 26 if I put each account in a separate battle group and did every fight possible, including half the boss circle and the boss. But it's very hard to get that. So 19 is going to be the cap at the moment until we break it one day. But this is definitely, for me, I've never seen anyone with this many fights in a single war. So this is great. Our second fight here is Psycho Man. He's hashtag metal. You know me if you've been watching my videos. If it's hashtag metal, we're bringing in Magneto, and we can just parry heavy this guy. It's Ebb and Flow knockdown, which is great. Now again, the magnetism is not going to give me the Ebb and Flow knockdown fury for the most part. I do take a small combo there, but that doesn't matter. We get off our special 3, crumple him up into a ball against the wall. He's done. There we go. And again, all my fights are boosted, and I speed them up a little bit just for squeezing them all into like a 20-minute war video. Next up, we've got Kingpin. So again, we're going to use APOC again, specifically similar to Hit Monkey, where we want to be able to get our parries off freely. We had, I think for APOC, there was the Hit Monkey, this Kingpin, and a Mole Man, all champions that can shrug off your parries. So we're bringing in Apocalypse so that they can't shrug them off. So this is fine. Even the 5-star is going to do just fine for this war. And again, against Kingpin, I'm always just going to try and bait special ones. I do not want to deal with the extended unblockable on his special 2. When he does get the, I don't know what Kingpin Fury you'll call that, node above him, when he has that, he does have the unblockable specials. So that is another good reason why I'd rather stick with baiting special 1s than special 2. Trying to evade an unblockable Kingpin special 2 is not in the cards. So APOC does a great job here. We barely lose any health against Kingpin. And he is done, I believe. There he goes. He drops. Next, we go on to Path 9. We've got Kingpin, Magneto, and brought Sorcerer Supreme. I haven't brought Sorcerer Supreme to war, I don't know, ever. So she got the thumbnail spot. There was one Emma Frost fight that I wanted to take Sorcerer for. But here we are in Section 1. We've got Hazard Shift, Kingpin just wrecking through Hazard Shift nodes. Even without the Hood synergy, just on his own, he's able to shrug off the incoming debuffs from the Hazard Shift, either the Poison or the Incinerate. No problem. It just fuels his Rage stacks, which then gives him a Fury, and then he's hitting super hard. Even here against this Nick Fury, I have to be a little careful, so I do have to pay attention to his tactical charges. This would normally, a few seasons ago, I probably would have done Iceman here because I would want my mutant hazard shift counter, but it doesn't matter. Kingpin is just going to shred him. I just have to be careful on those special ones. I can attack back in after the end of them. I just have to be careful not to let him go unblockable. So I just have to be careful. Now he's getting close to unblockable. I'm hoping that this special here, I need to get another hit in, or another combo in if I can. I get clipped a little bit. Luckily, Kingpin gets rid of the bleed for me, and I'm able to attack back in, push him to his second phase. Again, gotta be careful with these tactical charges. So here my special one's going to push him back over. I see he's at 4. I'm going to try and bait that heavy attack and finish him off before he gets to unblockable special ones. I don't want to deal with that. Next up, we've got a Vision Arcus, which a few seasons ago, I had to play this fight so carefully with someone like Black Widow Clairvoyant. Now, Kingpin just absolutely shreds him. Now, again, people are always asking what champion should they rank up. And, you know, you'll have like Kingpins versus Mole Mans versus Shang-Chi's. And it depends on what content you're doing. If you're doing some content like this where you're happen to be on Path 9 or you're dealing with a bunch of debuffs that you want to be able to shrug off, Kingpin is the guy. Now here we got Power Snack, Dragon Man. If you've been watching my videos, every time we've seen Dragon Man, we bring in Magneto. Here is no different. I don't really have to worry about it. Similar to where we've had we've had Doom on this node a few times, and Magneto pretty much shuts down the node altogether. All we got to do is build up to a special 3, and we shouldn't have any problems. I'm just going to back up here, charge up those prowess again, let it rip. We're at full health, and Dragon Man is toast. Full yellow bar, that's what we want to see. Again, we got a Mixmaster Korg. We've seen this a number of times throughout the many seasons. I was looking the other day, I've got all my war fights are up since season 20, which is a lot of them. So we're on like we're on Alliance War season 30, but it's like the 11th season of recordings that I've got up here. So again, we have our teammate placing a White Magneto pre-fight. The guidance boost lets me get passive stuns. Korg can normally shrug off your parry if he has his rock stacks active. So instead of having to play around that, I can easily parry, then go medium, light, medium, medium, light, medium. And I try to drop a special 2 just like that without his rock stacks being up, so he cannot purify the incinerates. And we get and then we can get the maximum amount of damage. Again, some parries, get off that special 1. And this was a pretty nice clean fight. We do need Doom for another one of our favorite encounters on Alliance War, so I don't want to lose too much health here. And down goes Korg. So next up, we've got the Footloose Kinetic Transference Mole Man. So this is another reason why we've got Apocalypse, so we can parry heavy freely here against him. And Mole Man can be tricky here. Now, I'm going with the out damage method. I'm not really going to nullify the Footloose nodes, but he has a very long special 1 and special 2. So if you back off, by the time he finishes his special attack, the unblockable and evade charge are just about finished. So again, get off a nice special 1. Back away from his special 1, and again, just backing off, let those Footloose buffs disappear, and then attack back in. Also, don't really want to hit into its block, so I want to be able to parry in heavy. This is another reason why I really like Apocalypse for this fight. I believe we've done it in the past. Get off this nice special 2, and Mole Man is done. Next up, we continue along path 5. We have this Ebony Maw, which we screwed up in the first war of the season. And now we have the exact same fight. Last war, it wasn't on the exact same node, but this is the exact same node. We blew it in the first one, and we play this one textbook this time. Bait his heavy attack, get a nice intercept. Every time we hit into him, we like to make sure we get as long as we get the shock on, we're going like 1 or 2 hit combos into a heavy. Also, we get a comboed a little bit there. Luckily, we threw on a invulnerability boost just in case. I think it was for the last fight as well. And the key here, again, keep knocking him down. And I know even though he gets those aptitude charges, we do want to be conscious of our combo a little bit. That was a really nice like a special 2 intercept. Get the ebb and flow intercept fury along with the special 2. Really nice fight. Shredded him. Really happy with it. Next, we jump onto the encroaching stun. Power reserve fight. We've got a Mysterio, and again, he's hashtag metal. We're bringing in Magneto. We don't have to worry about because you don't really want to deal with special 1s. You'd rather him throw a special 2, and if he does throw a special 2, he's going to have the falter mechanic, so you're going to miss. So Magneto can't miss against hashtag metal champions. So here we're going to try and make sure we get off our special with the encroaching stun timer. We do, and we just get one more couple specials there back to back to finish him off. No problem. Now we're on path 9 in section 2. We've got this window of opportunity stun. When I open Black Widow Deadly Origin. We've done this fight before with Kingpin. So again, I'm just going to play stun immune, counter her heavy attacks, get off my own special 1. Prefer to deal with her special 2. But she decides to throw that special 1 anyway. I think I get near the end of her evade timer. I go in. She gets the evade. Luckily, I was still. I think I had thrown on an invulnerability boost for the previous node in case that Mysterio went to special 3, and Kingpin does his job, takes down Black Widow Deadly Origin. Now, we brought in Sorcerer Supreme for this fight, mainly because I wanted someone who, she can gain some power on her own and isn't going to apply any of the debuff. Like, she has an armor break built into her kit when she has the Fury phase. So the goal is to try and do that if we can. So here we're in the Fury phase. I don't know exactly which rune phase that they're called, but the Fury or the armor up or the power gain. So there we go. We follow up with a special 2. Now we can block her specials if we don't get the full evades, and we'll heal back up from them. And we've got the armor break on her, so when the window of opportunity stun timer is down, we can also parry. So that was the goal in here, and Sorcerer Supreme shredded Emma Frost, no problem. Now we've got a Doom on kinetic transference, feats of indestructible. Again, he's hashtag metal. We're bringing in Magneto. We've done this all the time when we see Doom, especially here where we can easily parry heavy, not a problem. I don't even think when I get to 2 bars of power, I don't even think he gets the indestructible node because magnetism just bypasses it. So all we got to do on this one is build up to a special 3. So again, sometimes he gets the aura after his special 1 when the magnetism is up. Sometimes he does not. Again, it's not 100% every single time. So things that happen one war might not happen the next war. So we did not get the full takedown there, but the bleeds are going to finish off Doom. And he's done. No problem. Now we go back onto path 5 in section 2. We've got Nova on Ebb and Flow Intercept. We all know why he's there, because if you intercept Nova, you can get auto-blocked. And he is one of the champions who benefits from the high ground global node. So you do not want to take his multi-hit specials on the block, because if he has the aptitude charges, you're taking a lot of energy damage on the block. So here I try to just bait out his special ones, push him to another one, bait out special ones consistently, build up to a special 3. There we actually got 4 prowess. I usually am not good at repairing, so I don't build up a lot of prowess on this fight, but we get a nice decent chunk of damage there. Then we're just going to block the first parts of the special 2, try and evade the last part of it, and he's done. Next is a Domino, Ebb and Flow Intercept, Mighty Charge, Crumbling Armor. I can't even take advantage of the willpower from Crumbling Armor on this account, but I figure I got APOC ramped up to 4 charges. If I can get a special 2 off with the charge on like I do right here, we got half of the fight down so fast, but the rest of it goes a little slow. Again, it's hard to, sometimes I was able to get the nice dash back intercepts like that, and that one triggered the Fury, which was nice, but I was a little late on that special one. That would have been some nice damage. But I get clipped there by a special 1. I guess I didn't realize that I had triggered the block break stun, and I got clipped, but that's fine. This one's it was just a little bit slow. I was a little nervous not to screw this one up. And again, I'm trying to line up again my backdraft intercept there. So that one did not trigger the Fury. That one did. But again, she's got the Lucky on, so I got to be careful that not for her to evade. But there we get the special 1 off with the Ebb and Flow Intercept Fury on, and now we just have to be careful and finish off this fight. Again, she's got the Lucky on. We throw the special 1. She gets the evade. That kind of sucks, but that's fine. She throws another heavy. Again, I'm just nervous when she's got the Lucky on there, not to mess up the fight. Just trying to bait her into throwing her special. Please throw that special 2. There it goes. And the fight is just about over. Like what? One more heavy? There we go. Done. A little nerve-wracking there, but we got that one done. Now, here's an Ultron fight, which, if you watched the last war, we have this exact same fight, and the special 3 did not finish him because you can only do like 1% health per attack. But I know that magnetism can bypass it completely, and we will showcase that here. So last war, we did not get it. We threw some massive armor breaks on, and then we were able to bypass it with 2 huge 50k heavy attacks. This one, we're going to build up to a special 3, and we're not even going to have to worry about about Ultron here when he gets to 50% or 25% for those armor, the heal buffs the regen buffs that he gets, and then he would be unblockable when the regen is up. We're not going to have to worry about that at all. We're going to build up to a special 3. We're going to charge some prowess here. We're going to back up. We're going to charge up to 30. We're going to drop a special 3, and you'll see last time it barely did any damage. This time it bypasses the node. See you later, Ultron. Next, we have Kingpin taking on a 6-star rank 3 Void on Hazard Shift Stun Immune. We've done this fight before, and sometimes in the past these fights can get pretty dicey if I'm not paying attention to my combo meter combined with when his intimidating debuffs apply. This time, even though there's a chance that we can purify it, I still don't want to risk it, because if it lands, then it can be really bad. So here we do a really nice job of paying attention to the combo meter at the same time as the intimidating debuffs. You can see right there, or I think even that one I kind of messed it up, but we purified it. But the first one was good, and then at that point I felt really comfortable in this fight, baiting some special 2s, getting off our own special 1, and this Void drops really nicely. We don't lose too much health. We're always healing from willpower with Kingpin from our own rage debuffs. And down goes Void. Really happy with that one. And our 19th fight of this war. I'm sorry, we don't have the boss fight in this one. It would have been sweet with the boss one, but I think I could have taken a Magneto boss maybe with Kingpin, but we had a better counter there with someone else taking it, so that was fine. Magneto is going to take this MODOK on Limber and Brute Force that we've done before. Magnetism also bypasses Limber, so I don't need anything special for this one. I can just go in with Magneto and I can parry heavy freely. I'm just going to build up to a special 3, and if it doesn't take him out, the bleeds will. So let's see, what do we got here? We're going to parry heavy again and build up to a special 3. We get clipped there a little bit by that special 1. I don't think we got a ton of prowess built up on this one, so I'm not sure if it's going to take him out. Let's see. No, but the bleeds are going to take him out, no problem. And that is it. A 19 fight war. I hope you guys enjoyed it. See you in the next one.